just want to give you a brief understanding as to the power of action, reaction, and allowing things to affect you or not. An experience presents itself to you, and you're confronted with this thing that's very undesirable. So your mind immediately goes into panic mode and starts to shut down and defend itself by, like, we're going to reject this, I'm not having it. That causes you to react in a very adverse manner. So what you're actually doing is, instead of allowing the celestial energy from that experience to flow through you, you receive it, you embrace it, you amplify it, and say, yes, this is for my betterment. This is for my, for my better. This is just for me as far as helping me grow. And this is a good thing. And you could take that and grab the energy coming from it, allow it to cycle through you, and then send it back. But what happens is, when you perceive these things as being an attack, like undesirable, what you're doing is that reactive energy that's of a negative nature is projecting a separate energy that is now not only blocking the continuity of that frequency of the experience passing through you and allowing you to flow with it to a greater place, but now it's also going to create an alternate reality that's going to lock you in the density of an emotional disaster that you're going to tether your feelings and emotions to. And your feelings and emotions, by the way, they can also project energies that create experiences, that generate realities that you get trapped in. So that's why you have to be in ownership and complete control of how you act, react, respond, how you're affected, how you behave with situations with people, how you tether your feelings and emotions to these things or not. Everything means something when it comes to your collective element. I mean, every aspect of your being, your heart, your essence, your aura, your presence, your conscious, your thoughts, everything, your intentions, visions, dreams, feelings and emotions, impulses, instincts, the things that you ponder and contemplate, that you visualize, that you conceptualize, it all builds up to this formulation of a structure. And if a couple of those elements are out of configuration with the rest of it, the whole assemblage, the whole assembly falls apart. It has to have a continuity to it. So when you are confronted by something that you have construed and perceived as a threat, you automatically, unconsciously bathe this thing and saturate it with those same energies. And that is what allows your perceptive lens to interpret this as a threat. So it allows the egocentric mind to say, okay, now we will obliterate it by blocking this thing. And you don't even realize you're doing it. And then you get moody, it throws you off, you end up getting depressed and PO'd at God, and it just starts all over again. And it doesn't have to be that way. And then you start to generate these experiences that just reinforce how you're feeling. And then it creates the culmination of a reality that's an atmosphere and a vibrational environment that you live in. And it just all collapses down on you. All from the generation of you experiencing this celestial treasure that you misinterpreted as an attack on you. And everybody's gone through this, myself included. And when you are confronted with this enemy, you're going to do everything you can to dispatch it with extreme prejudice by any means necessary. And that means either ignoring it or chopping it to pieces, tearing it down, destroying it with your negativity, rhetoric, comments, whatever you can. I block it, I deny it, I reject it. And you don't even realize there's a celestial treasure that God's offering you to make you better. But you don't realize that experience has already been successful in its endeavor to make you aware of something that you already are overreacting to this unnecessarily because of the default setting you have of negativity that has to be rewired and transmuted or removed because it isn't serving any positive purpose in your life other than to hold you down.